What did you think about the Oprah interview with Harry and Meghan?
I didn't
What
watch it.
you didn't watch it?
I never thought, I never gave a shit or a damn about royalty. It's like, to me, it's like, I mean, do you? But the think that I'm better than you because I was born into something is like the opposite of my brain. Like I'm like, fuck you and all connecting flights to your ass. That is like, I think that's where like most prejudice is birthed in that kind of
From birth. Yeah.
that kind of
Bloodline.
idea. So
Yeah.
I rebel against that. Prince, what? Don't no. I would. You may not believe me, but if I was invited to the castle, I wouldn't go because I have to live with myself. Ain't no way in hell I'm gonna be bowing down to somebody because they was born. I give a damn about that, like really. So it's like it's almost laughable to me. It's funny. Hey, but if that's what you're into, that's another religion that I'm not a part of. So it's just like I feel great for y'all, but just don't include me.
Yeah.
I'm good. Don't stick me in front of some prince or whatever. I ain't gonna call you prince nothing. The way I look at it, and it touches on what another thing. Like, as you know, the whole thing, the whole royalty thing that I was connected to, and when I was like, wait a minute, and then I realized there were kings and queens in Africa way before there were in Europe. And I'm like, started to weigh them all out. Why am I going to be worshiping some goddamn king that came later?
Yeah. And it's really like the ultimate form of racism.
That's what I'm saying.
Is the royalty system. Because what I think most Americans don't realize is that in England, okay, you have the queen and then you might have the king if she dies, whatever else, right? Not really a political position anymore. The queen does not make laws, does not pass bills, whatever else. You think, okay, right, it's really a democratic system. Until you look at the actual system in the UK, and it's a two-house system with the House of Commons and the House of Lords. Now, the House of Commons, which is sort of a derogatory term, you're a commoner, are people who are actually elected, but the House of Lords are all people that have a bloodline of royalty.
Right, yeah.
So essentially, people with that bloodline are still involved in the running of the country. So England is still on that bullshit. No matter how you slice it.
Hey, that's your country. I respect that. That's great for y'all. Again, like, that's just not me. I didn't grow. I rail against everything that's about. About somebody being above you because of
how they're born.
Yeah, and just like so I have a little bit of issue, and there's certain other societies that have this hierarchy type of thing that I kind of like. Hey, I'm not gonna,
the caste system in India.
Yeah,
that's a big one.
So I go, okay, I respect it, but don't bring me into that. Or if you expect me to kowtow to somebody and say that you're above me, that's not gonna happen. That's just not gonna happen.